All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Gonna be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat? Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And he's out. Choi's pass attempt denied. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, and try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Choi. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange. That's a big strike right there.
All right, single collar tie now.
Driving the back of the head, pulling forward.
Oh, and now he slams him to the ground.
A beautiful single leg takedown, lifted him in the air, and put him down.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect him to. Nice head kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees drop.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big kick lands. Head kick.
Blocks the shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Oh! Wow!
He's hurt. Throw him up. Go get him.
Combinations here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Choi's got the tie clinch now. Oh! Lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown on.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Non-stop punches, that's what I like to see. This next round, we want even more. Mix up the strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. And they separate. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
There's no give on that leg kick. Yeah, he fixed it all up.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Punch over the top.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw this.
Right there, DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now. Nice, sneaky head kick. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Strong hook lands. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Choi gets caught with that punch.
It's such a fast leg kick.
3 minutes to go. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Choi. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent, land strikes that matter, and end this fight.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Trying for a submission here.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. Nurmagomedov gets up, but he looks dazed and confused.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, collar tie.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Put the pressure on this guy.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, misses with the jab. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, he hurt him! Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Nurmagomedov's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Looking for a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there. There it is.
Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase chokes.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation. I mean, how many can he take? Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Choi. Just reached the midway point of the fight. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. Good, solid strike on the ground. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of...
Looks like a potential submission attempt here.
Gotta be careful, armbar. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize... Oh, man, that was slick.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there is the UFC lightweight champion proving tonight he can not just get it done, but get it done with style points as he gets the knockout to leave with the gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my man.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has